Hello everyone, welcome back to my Tech Stack Learning channel. And also to my LangChain series. This is the third session where I'm going to talk about in the real world how we are going to do a LangChain setup with its installations, and one of the examples which includes major concepts of LangChain like with RAG agents and things. Okay. If you like my channel, please go over and subscribe so that you can see to the all the series upcoming series of LangChain, and stay tuned for further series. So for now, let's dive into these LangChain setup and installations with one examples, live coding example. So, for any development, we need to have the IDE or an editor where you are going to do a actual coding, right? So preferably for Python, for any of these GenAI or the AI work, the preferably would be either Jupyter or it could be a VS Code. Okay. So VS Code, you can go ahead and type in the Google VS Code download, and you will be able to see the option to download for the respective OS. It could be a Windows, it could be Linux, or it could be a Mac. You can download it, install it, and within VS you will have the Python extension which can be used, and it is very friendly. It has a lot of extensions and the debugging options which you can use within the VS Code. And next one is Jupyter. Jupyter is also is good. You can also try with uh, Jupyter Lab, which will help you install the things and have the end-to-end development up with this VS Code and the Jupyter. Okay. So if you want to install the VS Code, what you can do is you can just click on search in Google VS Code download, and you'll be able to see download VS Code link. You can go here and download either for Windows or for Mac or respective OS what you are in, right? You can download that and go ahead and follow the steps which is given in this installations to complete the installation. So once done, you can start opening it, and then you can go ahead and start coding it. Okay. That is for VS Code. Now if you want to go for Jupyter, same thing, you can just click on it. If you want to follow this steps, you can use this, as I said, PIP install Jupyter Lab. Then you can follow this link if you want to use the Jupyter. So the first step for to start the LangChain or GenAI journey on the LangChain is to have these setup ready, right? The first thing what you have to do is you have to download and install the Python by going to the python.org. right? And the recommended version would be higher than 3.9, the Python stable version. Current version which is running is I think 3.13, which is quite stable. So you can download that by going to python.org site. And then once the Python is installed, and if you have set up the path, especially on the Windows, right, you will have to set up the path. Okay, that is one of the important thing for your Python to work as expected. Okay, once done, you can go to the command line and you can check Python 3 hyphen hyphen version to see which version has been installed. Okay, that is the first step. The second step is installing the PIP. So the PIP is basically which will come bundled with the Python like 3.4 plus version, right? And you can verify if it is already installed by PIP hyphen hyphen version, and then assume if something is missing or you need to install manually, right? Then you can do Python 3 hyphen am ensure PIP, and then you can click on upgrade, right, which will basically install the things, right? And if you want to specifically upgrade the PIP, you can do PIP install hyphen hyphen upgrade PIP. Okay, this is how you can install and keep on upgrading the PIP versions to the higher versions. Okay. The third thing is setting up the environment. This is one of the important thing to have the Python environment up in your system, right? Why we have to use it? Isolates the project dependency, right? Prevents version conflicts and makes projects very much portable, right? That's why this is very much important to have the virtual environment set up. So for that, first you have to create a virtual environment. That is, you can create Python 3 minus em venv LangChain underscore env. So this command will remain same for both Linux or it could be a Windows. Okay, but once your environment is up, how do you activate it? In Windows, you can type this command to activate it. That is LangChain env scripts activate, and in the Mac or Linux, you can use source LangChain env bin activate. Okay. And then if you want to deactivate or come out from the environment, you can click on deactivate or you can run deactivate command. Okay. This is how you have, these are the three basic steps which we have to be there as a prerequisite before you start the coding. So now let's see how do you download the Python, right? You can go to python.org /download link. Okay, this is the link, and you will be landing to this page, right? This is the Python official page where you will have this latest stable version being given here. And if you want different versions, you can go to the different version and you can go ahead and download it, right? So 3.13 onwards is also good because it's the latest and stable version. So you can go ahead and download this version and follow the instructions. If you want a specific if you just go here, it will download as per my thing. And if you want for specific for Mac OS, you can go here and download the Mac OS specific installations. Okay, once downloaded, you can follow the instructions given there and also ensure to set the Python path. Okay, that is very much important. once installation is done, right, next you have to see if your Python has been installed or not. Okay, you can search by Python 3 hyphen hyphen version. Okay, in Mac usually you will have this Python 3, and if not, you can put Python hyphen hyphen version. You can see which version has been installed in your local, right? And if not installed, you can go ahead and download and install, as I mentioned in the previous slide. Okay, the next thing what is important is the PIP. PIP is actually bundled within the Python version. So what you can do is you can see if it has been installed or not, right, by PIP hyphen hyphen version. So you can see the PIP has been installed here, and you will be able to see the version of the PIP. In case if PIP, in case if it is not installed, then you can go ahead and put like Python minus am ensure PIP upgrade. Okay, so it will go ahead and install this PIP in your system. Okay, if it is not installed. So this is how you can ensure that your PIP is up to date. Okay, next what I have to do is, next is we need to set up the virtual environment. So virtual environment, I will just create one Python minus m venv LangChain underscore env. This is what my Python environment naming I'll be putting it. So you can see once it creates a LangChain environment, you can see the LangChain folder, environment folder will be created here, and yeah, it has created. Now if you want to work in this environment, what you have to do is you have to activate it. Okay, so you have to put LangChain env slash scripts slash activate. This is for your Windows. Okay, now within this you can install all your packages and start working in this environment. And if you want to deactivate, right, so what you have to do is you have to just type deactivate, and the respective to the Mac I have given in the slide. You can just use that command to run the activate the environment. Okay, so now let's see what are the modules is required, basic, right? So first thing is you need to have the LangChain, which is PIP install LangChain you can do. The second one could be your any other LLM providers. If you want, you can install either Azure OpenAI, Hugging Face, or any other modules which you want. And other extra modules which you have to use is LangChain community, OpenAI code, which is required, .env for handling the env files. And additionally, if anything is required, you can go ahead and install it. And the last is the verifying installation, which I'll be showing it in the live coding now. Okay. Now let's go ahead and install the modules what is required for my LangChain work, right? So what I'll do here is I will activate my environment again, and I'll be doing PIP install LangChain. Okay, this is one of the module which I need, so I'll just go ahead and install that. Okay, so it will take like few seconds to complete the installations. Okay, so you can see it is download all the dependencies and things, right? So those are the, yeah, those will be installed. And in addition to it, if you want other models, right, modules, you can go ahead and install it. Okay, so I will also need the OpenAI as well, right? So I will just go ahead and install that also once this is completed. Okay, what I'll do here is I'll just go ahead and install a couple of them. That is, I need LangChain core, community, and the OpenAI. Plus, I also need Python dot env. Then I also need I think this is good enough. Yeah, .env. So these modules I need, so I'll just go ahead and install them. Okay, so this installation, since there are many modules, right, it usually takes like few seconds. So LangChain community, LangChain OpenAI, LangChain core, these are the extra modules which is required when you work on the LangChain. And if python.env, everybody knows that is for managing the API keys securely, right? So for that it is required, hence have installed those as well. Mm, and so let it complete. Okay, okay, so now it has completed. Okay, so the whatever the modules are required for us to run the first example with the base concepts of, you know, a LangChain, right, those have been installed, and in case if we have to install later, we can do that. Okay, so now let's run this test this way installation and see if the LangChain, the modules are working fine or not. Okay, let me create test verify LangChain. Okay, dot py, and what I'll do here is from LangChain core dot prompts import prompt template. Then we have template equal to prompt template from template. What is the capital of country? Okay, so here I will just print template dot format of country equal to India. So here what happens, if it is working fine, it will be displaying as what is the capital of India. Okay, let's run it. So Python verify. So you can, what is the capital of India? Okay, so our first our installation is fine, all the modules have been installed and it is working as expected. Okay, now let's run first LangChain example with all basic concepts the LangChain offers, right? LangChain first example dot py. Okay, first what I'll do here is first I'll create step one. Here is prompt template. Okay, let's do it from LangChain dot prompts. Okay, import prompt template. Then I'll put template equal to summarize the following text into 3 bullet points. Okay, so what I'll do here, I'll just wrap it. Okay, wrap, then text, then what I'll do here, I'll put prompt equal to prompt template from template of template. Okay, this is what the first prompt versus the basic steps involved in LangChain is to make use of its prompt template function, or the prompts which it offers, the template it offers. Okay, so now we have this up, right? We are having the prompt template up, right? So what we can do here is, as I seen, right, has we verified here, right? So template, this is for format. Now for this one, we are using this template. Okay, this is the step 1. Step 2 is basically, this is first concept. Okay, step 2 is LLM with Azure OpenAI. So here what I'll do is LangChain OpenAI, import Azure chat OpenAI, import OS from .env, import load.env, then load.env. Okay, so here we need to ensure that all the environment variables are set it up. Mine is already set it up. If not, you guys have to set it up in your particular .env file. Okay, it will be your properly in this format. Okay, so you'll have to ensure you have this these variables are set it up in your .env. Okay, then what you have to do is Azure chat OpenAI off. Then we will have to put Azure deployment equal to os dot get env. Okay, os dot get env off. We will I have to set it up as Azure OpenAI key. This is my variable. Okay, whatever the variable name you have set it up in the env, right, that has to be used. Okay, then we have dot get env off. Then we have Azure OpenAI and point. Okay, then we have API version, which is equal to os dot get env of Azure OpenAI version. Okay, so these are the which will be used. Okay, then what I'll do is I will be just testing this, right? I have my prompt up here. Now what I'll do here is I'll be testing it. So I'll just create chain input equal to, this is my prompt, right? Then I'll pass format and I'll pass text, which is needs to be summarized, right? LangChain is a framework to build. Then I'll just give like dot 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 dot. Then we'll see what is it responding. Response equal to LLM dot invoke of chain input. Okay, then we will print. Okay, so this is the step 2. Okay, now we have defined the prompt. We are invoking the LLM with the prompt template. So let's run and see. Python LangChain first example.py. It's having Azure, some keys are missing. It says, let's see what is missing. Azure OpenAI. Just a second, let me see if my variables are correct. OpenAI key, OpenAI endpoint, Azure OpenAI endpoint, Azure OpenAI version, Open Azure deployment, Azure deployment. Okay, I think I missed it. So the deployment is missed. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll just copy paste this. I'll put this is for Azure underscore OpenAI underscore deployment. Then this will be OpenAI API key. Okay, so let's run and see. So you can see now how it responded, right? It has summarized and it has continued the whatever I was asking for. It has summarized and given in the bullet points, right? So I have given it as summarized into 3 bullet points. It has given it, right? This is the first with the second step of LLM invocation. Next, what we will see is how to use the memory, right? Memory, which is basically optional. It's mainly useful for chat-based application. Okay, so memory, what we will do is from LangChain dot chains import conversation chain. Okay, then I'll put from LangChain dot memory import conversation buffer memory. Okay, next what I'll do, memory equal to conversation buffer memory. I have created instance. Then I have given conversation equal to conversation chain of LLM equal to LLM, then memory equal to memory. Okay, so this is how I created. Now let's try to invoke and see how is it working. Okay, conversation dot run of hello, my name is tech stack. Okay, I'm just giving my name. Then what I'll ask is, next question I'll ask, conversation dot run of what is my name. Let's see, is it remembering or not. Okay, so what I'll do here is I will just comment these. Maybe I will not run this LLM thing. Okay, I'll just comment this for now. And what I'll do here, I'll run this, and you can see my name is response is not defined. Okay, this also have to comment. Okay, it says what's my name, then it should say my name is your name is text tag, right? So you can see it has given us hello text tag, it's nice to meet you, how can I assist you today, your name is text tag, right? This is how it remembers the memory, right? So this is about the third thing, and now what I'll do here is I will show you how to create a vector. Step 4, create vector database using ChromaDB. So here what you have to do is you will have to install, okay, before you start you have to install pip install ChromaDB. This is required. This is one of the installation you should have it, okay. So let it get installed. Meanwhile what we will do is we will try to create a rag, okay, from LangChain OpenAI import Azure OpenAI embeddings. Then we have from LangChain dot vector stores import Chroma. These are the imports we need. And before start using the embeddings, right, you will have to ensure your text embedding ADA model is enabled in your Azure OpenAI instance, whichever you are using, okay. That is required for embeddings. Embeddings equal to Azure OpenAI embeddings off. Then I will be putting all the um, settings required for the connections. This is the model which I was talking about. You need to ensure this is enabled and deployed in your Azure OpenAI instance, and this version OpenAI key and the endpoint, these are required to connect to the model, okay. Now what I'll do is I'll take some sample documents, okay. I have it handy, I'll just copy. This is the documents which I'll take for embedding, okay, which is majorly some points are about the LangChain, okay. Now how to store it? Store in Chroma. So we have db equal to Chroma from texts of documents, then embedding equal to embeddings. Then we have to persist this, okay, persist directory. So what I'll do here is I will just give chroma underscore db, okay, then db dot persist. Persist spelling, okay. Now what I'll do, print chroma db created and persisted, okay. So already my ChromaDB is up. So what I'll do here is I will just delete this, okay, and I will try to rerun. So for now what I'll do here is I'll just comment this, okay. Don't need this. So let's run only the vector DB, okay. So what I'll do here, yes, and you can see here the ChromaDB will be installed. Okay, I might have to install from text. What should be Chroma? you can see that the ChromaDB will be, it has created the ChromaDB now, and it will be embedding this, and it will be pushing these vectors into the ChromaDB. You can see it has created successfully, and you see it has created this details, right? This has all the vector data of this particular document. Okay, now how do we retrieve this? The next step is step 5, that is how to run rag, right? So here what I'll do here is LangChain dot chains import retrieval QA. Then I'll put retriever equal to db dot as retriever of. Then I will just put a QA equal to, then retriever QA from chain type LLM equal to LLM. Okay, then I will put retriever equal to retriever. Okay, now I'll put a query. What are the main use cases of LangChain, right? Then what I'll do, result equal to, so I'll put QA dot run of query. Okay, then I'll have print, then I'll put drag output, then it will be result. Okay, so let's run it and just check it out. Okay, so what are the main use cases of LangChain? You can see LangChain is commonly used for chatbots, RAG, and autonomous agents. Let's see what is the response it's giving. See, it has given RAG output. Main use case of LangChain are developing applications for chatbots. So it has retrieved from my ChromaDB, right? This is the step 5 which we have to work, right? Which is what it is, how the entire RAG works. Last one is step 6, which is basically agent. Okay, it's very optional, but I'll just quickly explain you how this works. Okay, so here you need to have, I'm just doing some kind of inbuilt tools agents. Okay, so I will need this PIP install num expression. So go ahead and install that. Okay, and let's quickly do it. So from LangChain OpenAI import, I believe we should be already having it. Let me copy paste that. Okay, so I think I'll just use this LLM as is. Okay, I'm not gonna change. And then I have this chat OpenAI. This is also fine. Now I'll import only the one which I need for the agents. Okay, so from LangChain.agents, import initialize agent load tools. Okay, then we will create OpenAI. Anyways, we have it, so I'm not gonna create it, as I said. Now what we will do is we will load the inbuilt tools which it has, right? Load tools. We have LLM math. Okay, then I will be just giving LLM equal to LLM. Okay, and then what I'll do, I'll just create agent equal to initialize agent. This is the basic agent module. Okay, so even LangChain has come up with a latest frameworks within that to use the agents and creation, which I'll be explaining in the upcoming sessions. This is just to give a glimpse on how this basic agent works, right? So here I'll be using reactive agents. That's a zero shot React description. Then I'll give verbose as verbose uh, equal to true. Okay. Then what I'll do here is I'll just print. Let's see how the agent is going to work, right? So I'll put what is 25 into 16. This is my math agent, right? So that is why I'm asking math related questions. Okay. Agent dot run of then I'll put if a car goes 60 kilometer per hour, right? How long will it take to travel 240 kilometer? Okay. So what I'll do here, I'm just going to comment all of this. Then I'm just going to comment all of this. I don't need for now, right? So I'll just run only the agent. So let's see how this is working. Oh, sorry. There is got unknown tool LLM math. LLM hyphen math. Load tools LM math. It should be there, right? Why is it not showing up? So sorry, it's my mistake. It should be this LLM math. Okay, now let's run. So you can see how the agent is execution. It is entering new agent executor chain, and for the first question it has answered 400. I now know the final answer is 400. It has finished the first question and it has gone to the second question and it has tried to think and it has given the response, right? This is how it works, right? So this here I have given you the six steps or the six major concepts which is involved in the LangChain, starting from the prompt, LLM, then ChromaDB, and how do you run it, how do you retrieve it, how do you create an agent and invoke them, right? So this is all about the initial basic concepts. How do you execute or how to be well versed with this LangChain to start with. Okay, so now it's the end of this session. Basically, I hope everybody has a good idea now on how to do a like base setup for first LangChain example, right? So first thing is you have to have an IDE followed with Python and then required modules to be installed, and then you will have to set up the environment with those modules, and then you are happy to start with your first uh, LangChain example, right? So I hope you like this session, and please stay tuned for further series of this LangChain. So and this is the basically the setup thing, but in my upcoming session I'll be just going into deep of all the core building blocks of LangChains. So stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you have any specific topics or any issues during the setups, please drop it in the comment box. I'm surely there to help you out. Thank you.